Erik Horne here with Brett Dawson after the Thunder's 5th preseason game. Final score, Thunder 112. Minnesota Timberwolves, a shorthanded Minnesota Timberwolves, 94 tonight.
Sort of the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah,
Kinda.
like the soda Timberwolves. It was like half of Minnesota or something. Minnesota sat all their starters on the second night of a back-to-back. They were in Miami the night before, and it really showed. Thunder basically had their full allotment of players for the first time since the first game of the preseason, and we saw some good things from the Russell Westbrook Steven Adams combination,
Yep.
even though it was against Minnesota's basically second tier.
Yeah, it wasn't like they were dealing with Karl Anthony Towns. And yet, what we did see was some good chemistry there, some important chemistry, as I think you wrote about tonight. Those two guys need to be impactful offensively. They need to work well together offensively. And especially a night like tonight, the Thunder couldn't make shots. They weren't making three-point shots. And so getting some offense out of Steven Adams is really helpful in those situations.
Yeah, the Thunder's three-point shooting, it was the question coming into this season with Kevin Durant, Serge Ibaka, and Dion Waiters all gone. Those are three of your top 4 three-point shooters for the Thunder. And tonight, they were coming into this game actually really hot from three, and they didn't get started until later on in this game. But they were 1 for 11 in the first half, and luckily Steven Adams and Russell Westbrook really got on a roll in that first half. Steven Adams had 20 points, 11 rebounds, 4 blocks. Every one of his points in the first half, or rather every one of his field goals in the first half, was assisted by Russell Westbrook, especially in the pick and roll where Westbrook was kind of exploiting the rookie point guard Chris Dunn.
Yep, and we saw that in a bunch of minutes. Good minutes from Steven Adams and a lot of minutes from Russell Westbrook. 31, I think it ended up being. Billy Donovan was looking to extend for those guys. Didn't want to give Steven Adams too much to do coming off that ankle injury, so they were careful with him. But with Russell Westbrook, he said Russ really wanted to up his minutes, and we saw some of that. We saw a lot more action out of him, and he was really active.
Yeah, and this was also the first time in Chesapeake Energy Arena without Kevin Durant, without Serge Ibaka, and it was a different feel. The introductions were different. We'd seen that before against Dallas and Memphis, but for the first time in this building in particular, the fans got to see Andre Robertson come out last in the intros. I mean, we made our way into the Thunder locker room, and the setup's different now with Oladipo where Dion Waiters used to be, and Ronnie Price where Kevin Durant used to be. It's a different feel, and it's going to be interesting to see what it's like that first night that fans really get to pour into Chesapeake Arena and get to see the Thunder for the first time. Now we're going to take it to some video of Billy Donovan, Russell Westbrook, and Victor Oladipo in postgame.
I think our team continues to work and continues to, I think, improve and get better. Been a little bit unique here the last 10 days or so, just because we've had some different guys in and out. So it was really kind of the first game in a while we had a full complement of players outside of Cameron. And then obviously I understand Minnesota rested most of their guys to begin with. So what you're trying to do is look at how we played, things that we were doing, and again, I think we're trying to play to an identity. I think we're doing good things on both ends of the floor. The biggest thing I think for us is just maintaining a level of consistency over a period of time. But overall, I thought it was another game that we can look at and build from and try to improve upon.
Billy, looked like Steven and Russell were really clicking early on in that first half. I mean, I think Russell assisted on his first 5 baskets. How important is that connection, particularly when the three-point shots aren't dropping like they weren't in the first half?
Yeah, I think it's important. I felt like going through last season, their connection continued to get better and improve, and they've got a really, really good connection in terms of understanding each other. And Russell, obviously, when he gets downhill, it does a remarkable job of finding him. And Steven, with his athleticism, his length and size, he kind of has an understanding of what Russell's going to do, and they've been able to kind of feed off of each other. But no question, I thought to start the game, both of those two guys in pick and roll was really effective for us.
What did you think of Steven's conditioning, considering that he missed 2 weeks of games? I mean, it looked like there was one point in the first quarter when Ennis was he actually signaled over to y'all to get Ennis to come in.
Yeah, I mean, it's not Steven's fault or Ennis's fault. When you have a lower extremity issue you're dealing with, it's hard to maintain that conditioning. So we're gonna have to try to help those guys, lift up their cardiovascular. And I really thought coming into camp and then even in camp, I thought Steven had progressed pretty well physically. But I think when you have that ankle injury like he had, you're going to lose some conditioning. So I think he probably felt it. But again, I think we were able to give him a good solid number of minutes tonight. That should help his conditioning. And I think as time goes on, because Steven's a hard worker, he'll get in better shape.
What went into the decision tonight of Samaje over Ronnie early in the game?
It really wasn't a decision on that. I mean, it was more of just really trying to give Samaj an opportunity to play. He really hadn't had very much of an opportunity this morning.
Good. Getting to the floor of things, trying to figure out different things that we can use. It was good.
Why were you guys able to generate so many back cuts for layups?
Just working on the offense, just kind of reading guys and knowing how to play off each other. And I did a good job of that tonight.
Russell, how important is it for you and Steven to have that chemistry y'all had in the first half tonight, particularly when y'all aren't hitting the three-pointer?
It's very important, regardless if we making it or not. Our job is to be able to in attack mode. Steven has to be aggressive, and he's definitely a great scorer around the basket. And as you've seen, he can be dominant, in the paint.
What do you think about that one-handed rebound by him and putback dunk?
Grown man game. So like I said, it's a grown man game, and he makes sure that his presence is always felt in the middle, and that's why he's so important to our team and the different things he's bringing to the table. So,
what did you think about having your minutes extended tonight? How did you feel?
I feel great. Just trying to get back into the groove of things and get ready to go.
Very important question here, Russ. The previous few games you went last in starting introductions. Tonight you're back in your normal spot at first. Were you just trying out new things, or?
No, that's my decision. I just stay normal, man. Just keep it regular. I mean, in Europe, that was their decision. So I just go with the flow. And on the road, we got no control over who's introduced last. And Tulsa, I don't know who did that, but home, I just let it keep it regular, man, and keep it normal. The same thing I've been doing.
How ready are you just to get the season started?
I'm definitely happy, but at the same time, just want to make sure our team is ready to go and we're on the same page.
When you're connecting with Steven on those plays, are you having fun? Is that an exciting connection for you to have out there?
Definitely, man. To be able to see somebody do well and see somebody progression over the years and be able to play with somebody for numerous years, definitely to see him do great is definitely fun for me to be able to see that.
Anybody else? Thanks, Russ.
Yeah.
Thank you, Russ.
It's cool, man. I'm looking forward to, playing in front of them for a long time. So it's going to be fun.
How'd you like playing out there with the second unit?
It's good. I still got, learn where my spots are on the floor. I'm still trying to learn where I get my shots at. But I just got to continue to be aggressive defensively, and then I'll figure out the other end eventually.
What are you learning from Russell instead of playing against him, playing with him?
Just his leadership is impeccable, you know what I mean? His knowledge of the game, his awareness. He's just 110 at all times, even when he's not playing. So it's pretty cool.